Okay, so templates are another way to organize our website. So for instance, if we are creating a site that has multiple pages, a template would be the way to go. We can create our first page with the outline of it, and then we can create locked regions and editable regions. And we can even go further. We can have optional editable regions. In this video, I'm just going to do a simple overview of templates. We're going to start with one page, create a template, and then create all the other pages for our site based on this template. Okay, so my index page is a doorway. So a lot of times our index pages are more of doors, front doors of sorts. And then there's the about page. And this page is pretty much the page that is going to be used on every page of this site. So what I want to do is actually, the only thing that's going to change is down in here. And this is, I believe in my CSS, it's named the container. Okay, so what's going to change is going to be what's going to be inside of this container. So what I want to do now is make a template where my header is going to be locked, my nav bar is going to be locked, and my container will be the one thing that I'll be able to edit. So here we go. And you can see that this would make a lot of sense, especially if you have a site that has, a lot of sites have, bunch of columns to them, a bunch of different areas to them, even more than one navigation bar often. And again, you can make areas editable. I'm sorry, you can make areas optional editable or editable. Okay, so let's begin. All right, so what we want to we come to this area. First, I'm going to highlight the container because that's the one I want to make editable. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come on in to, and I always forget where I'm going. I'm going to come in and I'm going to find the command. There we go, right in front of me. Insert. It's an insert. We want to come to template objects. And then what I want to do is I'm going to start by saying I want to make this an editable. Whoops. Okay, hold on. Insert. There we go. I want to make this an editable region. Now under it you can see optional region, editable optional region, but we're just going to keep it simple, editable region. Okay, Dreamweaver will automatically convert this document to a template. Okay, that's okay. All right, now I can name this, and I'm going to say, and I could just keep their definition. Let's name it editable region. I'm going to say okay, and there it is. Now, next thing I need to do is I need to come to File, and I need to save as, and when I save it, I need to come File, Save as Template. Save as template. I'm going to name it the About page, or MHB template. Now I'm going to keep it simple because I'm actually really only going to have one template. So I'll hit Save, Update Links, yes. Now what we see is we now have this page and it's called the template, and there it is. Now when you upload your site to the server, you don't need to upload this. This is something that you need on your local folder to edit. Now what's great about this too is we can change it just on the template and it will work. Okay, we can make one change on the template and we'll update the links on all of their pages. Let's continue. Let's look at how I'm going to now go and create these different pages that I need. So I'm going to come to File, New. This is where it gets important. We're going to say that we want to create a page from a template, not a blank page. We want to create a page from a template, and I can see I only have one template here, but some sites could have a whole bunch. So I'm going to say I want to create this template from this page. I'm going to hit Create. Now what I can see is as I hover over, this is my new page. As I hover over it, I can see actually that the only one, when I hover over this, I can't edit it. The only place I can edit would be down in here. So I'm going to say File, Save As. I'm going to save this as Links. Save. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'll delete this. Did I get it all? Excellent. Okay, File, Save. Again, File, New, Page from Template, Create. I'm going to create a whole bunch. File, New, Page from Template, Create. File, New, Page from Template, Create. Now, even actually what I could have done is when I saved this as a template, I should have just deleted this, because I could have done that too. I could have just deleted that, and then it wouldn't have affected the About page at all. So let me show you what I mean here. And I'll do that in 1 minute. Hold on, let's come in, because then I wouldn't have to go through these steps of deleting this. Now, I'm going to come into this one. I'm going to say File, Save As, and I want to save this as Painting. Save. File, Save As, Mixed Media. Save. File, Save As, Multimedia. Save. All right, let's preview this and see how it's working, then we'll take a look at a couple of other things. So I'm going to come to Live View. All right, and I can see I have my About page, my Portfolio page. I come to Painting. Mixed Media. Let's go to About. All right, actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Let's preview it here. This is what we need to do. Preview in Safari. Come to my About page. I come to my Painting page. I can see I'm at Painting because I come up to here. Nothing's really changing, but well, the color changed, which I don't want. I come to Links. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Mixed Media. Okay, that one's working. Links isn't working quite right, but I'd have to come back in and see why that's the case. Okay, I can see I have this link to that. I can see I also have a link to this site for projects. All right, and that one's not working right either. Okay, so what I need to do, and let's see, is this one working? Yep, that one's working. Excellent. All right, so what I need to do is I'm going to come back into my template and I can edit things. Let's say I said, I want to get rid of the updates. How would I go about doing that? Well, what I could do is I could open back up my template, okay, and I could come back into here, and actually we could take a look too and see why links wasn't working. So we could come in right into here, we could come on down, come on into links up, and that's because there's nothing there. Links.html. All right, so actually let's go back in. Let's say I wanted to get rid of something. All right, so I come on in and I say, I'm going to get rid of updates. I don't know why I have it. It's kind of no point. So I go click, it's gone. All right, now File, Save All, and it's going to say to you, you need to update all files based on this template. I'm going to say yes, I need to update them. Now they're all updated. I'm going to close this up and let's come back. Actually, what I should do is come on in here and just write the word links so we know where we are. Painting. Now, this is showing you, see how this color is coming up? The CSS is still based on this page. Here's multimedia. All right, something's not quite right with multimedia. We'll have to come back to that one. Not quite sure why, but that's okay. We'll come back. Mixed media, painting, links, index. All right, now watch this. If I come back, let's create another one. If I come back to the template and I come in and I delete all of this, I could even, right align this. Okay, then I could save my template, update all files based on this template. I'm going to say update. Okay. And now what I could do is I could come File, New, from Blank Document, Create. All right, and I can see now this doesn't have that. So that's a good idea to do with your template. Instead of bringing in the content, get rid of the content, then you don't need to do that extra step of deleting it. All right, so now maybe what I want to do here, I think I actually created all my links, so I don't even need this page, do I? Because teaching is a link, freelance is a link. Why don't we, the one that's not working is multimedia. Oopsie. I want to be right in here. All right, so let's actually save over this. We'll come to File, Save As. Okay, now let's take a look and let's see if this is working. File, Save All. Preview in Firefox. Let's go for Firefox this time. So we have the About page. Okay, and look, I moved that over. I want to fix this in a minute. And again, that's because a lot of times because of the CSS. All right, so I can see that updates is still there, and it shouldn't be. So let's see why that's happening. Again, sometimes you look, we go to links, painting. Okay, it's gone in painting. It's gone in everything except for in the About link. And probably that's because the About link was my original one. So, because this was my original file. The reason why it's still here in this one is because I did not create About based on a template. About was the original page that I used to do this. So what I would need to do is come on into About and click this and then get rid of the updates. And that should be just fine. Delete. All right, so there's a little bit about working with links. I'm sorry, working with templates. And let me go into live view one more time. What we can see with our templates are an easy way for us to, create one file and then go and use it for all of the multiple pages that we are going to work with. Multimedia works, excellent. Remember, we can play around and work with what we're going to put into the container and how we're going to go about formatting it. Thanks for listening, and I'll end there. Come and visit some of the other things that I'm working on building. They're in progress. Come visit learnartanddesign.com, www.learnartanddesign.com. Eventually, I'm working on getting all my videos up here. And you also can subscribe to my blog, Hobson-Baker. You'll be able to access my blog through my website, Learn Art and Design. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll bring more videos to you soon. Thanks so much.